It's a flying kitty. Ignore the hands that are keeping him afloat. It's a flying kitty. Ah. Hey there guys, this is Samantha and today I have a book review for you guys. Yes, it has been a while since I did a book review because last month I did all of those updates. I didn't really review any of the books, I just told you which one was my favorite. But today I finally have another review for you guys. Today I shall be reviewing for you guys Tweak, Growing Up on Methamphetamines by Nic Sheff. That guy. This book is about Nic's recounts of his addiction to heroin, crank, and many other drugs of choice, and I really liked this book. At first, it took me a little while to get into it because I really didn't have much of a clue what was going on, quite frankly. But after maybe the first 50 pages or so, I got really into it, and I really cared what happened to Nic, even though obviously I do not know the man. But I just really wanted to know how it ended. I know that it's his life and it hasn't actually ended, so I don't know how it ends, but I wanted to know where he was at the end of the book. I really started to care about Nic throughout this whole book. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't have my reservations about this book. First, I kind of dislike how he talks. Like, I know that's how he talks, but it just kind of bothered me throughout it because there was a lot of mans and dudes and stuff like that throughout the book. Other than the way that people are speaking, which obviously is how he recounts it, it's not something he can change. Technically he could change it, but it's not something he wants to because he's recounting it as he remembers. And I understand that, like I said, but it just bothered me. The book feels kind of like it's written like a diary. It's not written like, today I did this and this and this. It says like what day it is, basically. It says like day 124. It starts off at day 1, obviously, and then it goes like more than a year throughout this book is more than a year. And I really don't know. I just really enjoyed this book. I can't say it was the most uplifting book ever because I wanted to strangle Nic at some points because of his poor decision making. And it's just, obviously he gets through it. You guys obviously know this since he wrote a book. And you can't really be writing books when you're high on stuff because it just never really works out so well. So obviously he gets clean, you guys know. But it's just, there's so many lows in this book that you just want to kind of strangle Nic. And then you just get curious as to who these people are because obviously he's not going to use the same names except for his name and his brother and sister's name. It's just, I'm so curious who Zelda is. I just want to know who it is. Because every time that they said Zelda, I just pictured the video game. And that's basically how I pictured the person. But I know this is kind of a short review. I don't really have much to say other than I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to push everyone to read it because if this is not what you are into, you're not going to enjoy it. Quite frankly, this sounds like a bad thing to say, but I really like books centered around drugs, and it shows just how dirty the world can be and how bad decisions can frankly ruin your life. And I just really like reading books like this. But if you were planning on reading this book, if it struck your interest at all, I would suggest reading it because I really enjoyed it. I may or may not pick up Beautiful Boy by Nic's father, David, and read that because this is all from Nic's point of view. And the Beautiful Boy by his father, David, is about his downward spiral and climb upward and all of that from his father's perspective. So it's basically telling what his father is feeling through the whole thing. So I may pick that up because quite frankly, I'm very attached to Nic at this point in time, so I just kind of want to know about him. As weird as that sounds, I'm not your stalker, Nic, if you're watching this. I'm not, I promise. But yeah, I think I gave this a 4 out of 5, maybe? 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. I'll put the amount of stars in the bottom because I don't remember. But I really liked it. I will definitely be keeping it, and I'll reread it probably at some point. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching, because I sure as hell love talking. I will see you guys next time.